get started. Good afternoon, January the 15th, 2016, Martin Luther King's birthday holiday eve. And if people can bail out of the market, I think they probably will. Came in today with the idea that we want to get short to see if 71 could come out. 71 could come out. It came out quickly. They just smacked it. And our first stop was 61. We said if 71 came out, 61 would be the next stop. Then we had a limit sell against that low at 74.50. Came off that trade right there, V-top, which we took live in the room. Our next stop, when we didn't make new lows, was going to be 79.50. Got it, got a head and shoulders, tried this trade, scratched it. Two right shoulders, gave us a good trade, then we just kind of sat there. They did get stops beneath the low. We said the next stop if 61 came out was 50. There's your low right there, and on our last update we said the market was going to close today at 70. Started out this morning saying it should close at 75, so we'll see what we've got. Hard for me to see us getting back up to 1900 mathematically coming in today. The mathematical close with puts and calls, open interest, and trading the last couple of days was to close it at 1875, so that's where we are. So we had a good day trading, and I hope you did too. Things worked out pretty much as envisioned and planned and strategized for. Okay, F1, lower high, lower low. Come next Tuesday looking for a place to sell it. I think when option expiration is out of the way, we will find new selling. Now, the support in the market today was going to come from the 50 lot traders. Somebody was going to buy and support the market, and we see that in the profile. New buying, short covering, whatever it was, but we had a pretty good idea today that we would find market support from either the market makers or the Fed, and that's where we got it from, in my opinion. Very little news on Tuesday. Housing market index, so it's going to be boiled down to the direction of the E-mini. If this market were to close right here, we're selling 75s to 80s in London, then 85, 90. And I think it'll take news out of China, news out of someplace to turn this around. A Fed announcement, something to do it. On the buy side, last rotate down stopped at 59. I think the market is headed lower, so 55, 60 buy 1, then 40, 45 buy 2. Could see selling accelerate. None of the economic news that came out today has been good for any of the markets. Crude oil market, Iranian oil, maybe as early as Monday with all conditions for the agreement met, right? They've met nothing, and they've gotten everything. We've fallen over backwards to give some pretty vicious people everything they wanted plus more. Plus now we got to protect those bastards. Fun. We live in an through the looking glass world these days, in my not so humble opinion. This can of worms, this Pandora's box, it's coming back to bite us, and it will not be pretty. Higher low, higher high. Look for a place to buy it. Now take a look at the F2 profile on treasuries. It's a B. And so what do we have when we get a B in an up market? It's long liquidation. Somebody thought it was maybe we should take profits today. So we got a B in an up market, that's long liquidation. Mark this trial. And if we fail to trade through the 20 to 24 area, come this weekend, come Tuesday, Globex, I think we're set up to at least go back and retest 128. So with the market closing right here, selling failure to take out 20 to 24, then sell 27s to 31s. On the buy side, we had the breakout from 8, so we'll make 9 to 13 buy 1, and then we'll 1 to 5 buy 2. And we can be a little closer on our buys on the 10-year because if the market sells, the knob spread's going to buffer the selling in the 10-year. Looking at the 30-year, now we have a P in an up market. So what's holding us up? The knob spread traded from this morning. We came in. The knob spread was 30.05. At the end of the day, it was 30.25. So the knob spread widened. That gave us our P. So with the market close right here in this area, in the 08 area, we're going to sell failure to take out 16 to 20. That comes out, then we're going to jump it up to 31 to 03. Got to give this baby some room. No reason not to think that 160 will be touched before we get through with this buying. On the buy side, last rotate down stopped at 2. So maybe stops below that, 29 to 01. Stock market is selling. I do not want any part of the short side, and that's the way it's been. 17 to 21 buy. Actually, I want to make it 21 to 25 for buy 2. Don't know why. When I said 17, my belly button said no, so we'll see if my belly button's right. Come Tuesday. Now, when you're coming up with an idea to buy or sell at a certain place, and if you just get that little squeeze in your midsection or something, or it just pops up, wait a minute, should I be doing it at that level? Rethink what you're doing. Honor those feelings. You'll develop pretty good intuitive skills and powers over time as you develop as a trader. Higher low, higher high. If the stock market selling come Tuesday, we should be higher in gold. If the stock market has managed to rally back, we'll be probably find sellers in gold. Deflation is the short side, or the short argument for gold. Like we said an hour ago, 85.87 buy 1, 80.82 buy 2. On the sell side, last rotate up stopped at 93, so, and we're currently at 90, so we'll make 94, 96 sell 1, 99.01 sell 2. Crude oil. How low will she go? Well, 27.50. Take that out, 25 bucks. Lower high, lower low. Find a place to sell it. The return, the official return, not the unofficial presence of Iranian oil, which has been there forever, should continue to pressure prices. Okay, stops above 30. Think we have a shot at that, so we're going to sell 30, 30 and a quarter. Maybe the trade is 29.75, but we'll go for that starting out. Then 50 to 75 for sell 2. And the way this market will end is that nobody will sell it. They'll get a low price and it'll just hang in and hang in and hang in and just won't break. 29 to 29 and a quarter buy 1. 28.50, 28.25 buy 2. Won't have people stepping up the plate and buying because of all the supply above ground, but sellers just won't sell anymore. Too close to the cost of production. And looking at the euro, down the yuan, excuse me. and the direction of the U.S. stock market. Higher low, higher high, we can find a place to buy it. But I would really, I think the trade is if we can get up to 110 again, let's sell it. And we do have a P, no doubt, but there's a possibility we have a new move out of the middle lower. So we're going to sell 975s. Really like to sell 110 even for sell 2. Buy 125. I think we're headed for below 109, but that's where support is. And that's it for January the 15th, 2016. I've got to get out of the house a little early this afternoon, so don't be surprised to see me squiggling on the charts before 3 o'clock. Y'all have a great weekend. May all your football teams or basketball teams win this weekend. Try to get out of doors even if it's cold and enjoy yourself, and I'll do that too. And if you get a shot, go see 13 Hours, the Benghazi story. Fred Burton's written a great book on it. Fred Burton writes great books, by the way, if you've never read any of him. But see what our feckless leaders did to these 4 individuals and what they let happen to their own staff members on the civic side of the government. Should turn your stomach. Y'all have a great weekend. I am out of here.